Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Allahumma ja'alna minhum min alladhina amanu wa amilu salihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr. Ameen ya rabbal alameen. Thumma amma ba'd. Fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidna ilma. Allahumma faqqihna fid din. Allahumma anfa'na bima 'allamtana wa 'allimna ma yanfa'una wa zidna ilma. Allahumma thabbitna 'indal mauti bila ilaha illallah. Ameen ya rabbal alameen. Today we are inshallah going to continue with Fi'l Mudari'a, and we will also analyze some ayat and our previous homework as well. But let's do our new lesson first. So I'm hoping that Fi'l Mudari'a conjugation, you guys 100% on it, no issues. If you guys are doing at least 3 verbs a day, inshallah, that is going to make you guys strong in Fi'l. So Fi'l Madi and Mudari'a both, you guys need to continue practicing the conjugation. So what is more about Fi'l Mudari'a? Fi'l Mudari'a, as we know that the translation when we are going to do, it can be the present tense or the future tense, right? But there are 2 words we need to remember, that when they are with Fi'l Mudari'a, then definitely the translation is for future. So one is seen, this is the harf, and sofa is also called a harf, so they both are harf. So when these 2 haruf are going to join Fi'l Mudari'a, then the translation is always in future. The example is we see in Quran Pak, Sayaqulu sufaha'u minan nasi. Sufaha, who are sufaha? Sufaha, the foolish ones. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that soon the foolish one will will say minan nasi, from the people. So sufaha, from the people, would say something, and that is about when Qibla was changed, right? So they would say the why sometimes they are turning towards this way and other way, right? So they were criticizing when Qibla changed. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is referring to that event. So sayaqulu, so you see that yaqulu, before yaqulu we have seen over here. So sayaqulu, and this scene is giving the meaning of future. So soon this foolish one among the people will say. Or sometimes we're gonna see the harf sofa, and the example is wasawfa ya'lamuna, and soon they would know. Hina, time. Yarawna, they will see. Azaba, azab. So at the time when they will see azab, they would know. Man adwallu sabila, who is more astray or who is more lost in the path. So because they used to say that believers and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they are lost, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is answering over here that soon when they will see Azab, the day of judgment, then they would know that who was the loser, who was the lost one. So now this is easy, right? So just seen and sofa, they are going to give the meaning of future. And the rest we already know when we were doing Fail Madi. We see that Jumla Failia has particular components. What are the components of Jumla Ismiya? In Jumla Ismiya, we have Mubtada, right? And then we have Mutalik bil Khabar and Khabar, right? These three are the components of Jumla Ismiya. And now what are the components of Jumla Failia? We need to have a fail. We are going to have a file. And then we are going to have a maf'ul. How many different kinds of maf'ul we learn? At least 5 of them, right? What are they? Maf'ulun bihi. Maf'ulun bihi give the answer of who and what. And then maf'ul fihi give the answer of where. Maf'ul hal, how something happened, right? And maf'ul mutlaq, how badly something happened, right? It is also regarding the action. And what else? What I'm missing? Maf'ul bihi, maf'ul fihi, maf'ul lahu. Lahu is answering why, right? So these 5 maf'ul, and then we also learn, what did we learn? What was the other thing? Number 6.
Maf'ul hal.
Yeah, maf'ul hal, I said. Now I'm forgetting. Okay, so basically these 5 maf'uls over here, right? So we need to remember. Who can revise them? What are these 5 maf'uls?
I can do it, inshallah. So 5 maf'uls are maf'ulun bihi. Bihi is for who and what. Maf'ulun mutaliq is how badly it happened. Maf'ulun fihi is about where it happened or where, yeah. And maf'ulun hal is how something happened. And maf'ulun lahu is why.
Why?
Basically.
Yeah, it's give the reason. So these are the 5 maf'ul, and there is when some preposition attached, because you know that fail are married with some prepositions, right? So even this preposition going to be like, it is basically it is a maf'ul, but we are labeling it as a differently. So that was also part of our maf'ul lesson. Okay, so moving on now. Present tense. We already know that some pronouns, what kind of pronouns can attach to fail? Independent or dependent or attached?
Attached.
Only attached pronoun, right? So attached pronoun can attach to any fail. It could be fail madi, it could be fail mudari, right? And then what would be the status of these pronouns?
Nasab or jar.
No, not nasab and jar. Why jar, Sarish? Why jar, Sarish? Can you tell me? Jar need harfu jar, right? So we are talking about fail. For example, if I have a word nasara, nasara mean he helped, right? And if I say nasara ka, so now what is this ka? Attached pronoun, right? And what is the status of this ka?
Maf'ul bihi.
Maf'ulun bihi, and maf'ulun bihi should be what status?
Nasab.
Nasab. Okay, so always remember. So we have fail, plus attached pronoun, always it is going to be mafulun bihi, and mafulun bihi is always nasab. Now we cannot say nasab or jar anymore. Right? Why we cannot say jar? Because there is no harfu jar over here. We are talking about whenever fail plus attached pronoun, always their status is going to be nasab and they are going to be mafulun bihi. So we need to remember that, okay? So now when we say same thing gonna happen with the fail mudari. So yansuru, what is yansuru? What pronoun is inside? What pronouns?
Hua.
Hua. Okay, so hua is in there. So that's why we are translating he helps. Not he helped, he helps. So present tense we are going to like translate as present tense. So he helps. And now if I say yansuru huma, what is this huma doing here?
Both of them helped.
He helped
Yes,
both
both of them.
Both of them.
Right? So this huma is attached pronoun. What is the status of this huma?
Mafulun bihi.
This is mafulun bihi, and mafulun bihi is always
Nasab.
Nasab.
nasab. Okay, so the status of this huma is nasab, and this is mafulun bihi, and because it is giving the answer he helped who? He helped both of them. Right? So this huma is mafulun bihi over here. Then we say naqa ra'u. What is the pronoun inside?
Nahnu.
Noon beginning. This is nahnu. Right? So now we read or we read, not read, right? Read would be the past tense. So we read or we will read. And now if I say naqra'ahu, so now we have who over here, right? So this is mafulun bihi.
Bihi.
This is mafulun bihi and fi mahalli nasab, because this who is not showing us, right? Is it showing that this is nasab? No. So mafulun bihi fi mahalli nasab term we can use over here. What is fi mahalli nasab mean?
In place of.
Yeah, in the place of nasab. It's supposed to be nasab over here, but it's not showing. So we need to say fi mahalli nasab. And how we are going to translate? We read it. We read him is not going to make sense. We do not read people, right? So we read it. And this who is mafulun bihi over here. Now ajidu. What pronoun ajidu?
Ana.
Ana.
Ana. So this alif in the beginning, this hamza, not alif, the hamza. Hamza in the beginning is telling us this is I, ana. So ajidu, I find. Now ajidu kunna. Kunna. What pronoun?
Kunna.
Kunna.
Antunna. Right? So this is the cousin of antunna. So I find you all female. Right? And this kunna mafulun bihi fi mahalli nasab. Tansurna. What is tansurna? What pronoun?
Anta.
Anta.
Antunna.
Anti. Anti should be
Surina.
Surina.
Antunna.
Yeah, this is antunna. If it was hunna, then what should be?
Yansurna. It will be
Yan surna would be hunna and tan surna is antunna. So you all ladies help. And now if I say tan surnana, so this na at the end is attached pronoun, which is nahnu, cousin of nahnu, right? And how we gonna translate now? You all female help us. And this attached pronoun is mafulun bihi over here. Fi mahalli nasab. Okay, now let's do more practice. Unabbi'ukum. Unabbi'ukum. What's pronoun inside? Unabbi'u. So
Ana.
whenever
Ana.
whenever we have attached pronoun, first you need to just draw a line, focus on the mudariya part or madi part or fail part, I should say. So focus on the fail part, and then we are going to look at the attached pronoun after. So unabbi'u.
Ana.
Ana.
Ana. How do we know this is Ana?
Because of alif.
Yeah, because of this Hamza. Okay, now let me tell you guys the difference between Alif and Hamza. When I just write something like that, this is Alif without any sign. This is Alif. But as soon as this Alif has Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma, or Sukoon, now it is not Alif anymore. What is that?
Hamza.
Now it is Hamza. So we need to be in the habit of saying it, okay? So now this is Hamza, unabbi'u. So how are we gonna translate unabbi'u? Nabba mean to inform.
To inform. They
I
inform them.
inform
I
you.
inform them.
I inform, why them?
You all.
You all. Sorry.
Yes, this is antum. So I inform you all. I inform you all. And now this unabbi'u, how are we gonna say that? Failun,
Madi.
mudariun,
Oh, madari.
failuhu, ana.
Ana.
Okay, so we need to just say, everyone need to say it. Failun, mudariun,
Mudariun,
failuhu,
Faruhu ana.
ana. Okay, failun mudariun, failuhu, ana.
Ana.
And this kum is mafulun bihi, fi mahalli nasab.
Nasab.
This is how we are going to analyze it whenever we see fail and attached pronoun. Okay, number 2, tuzunani. So what is the attached pronoun over here? Ni, right? So just forget about the ni right now. Tuzuna. What do you guys think about it? Tuzuna.
You all.
So
Antum.
this is, what pronoun is inside?
Antum.
Antum. What is it giving away?
The wow. The
Two
you
in the
and the
beginning and wow noon at the end, right? This is telling us that this is anta.
Antum.
Sorry, antum, yeah.
Antum. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So now, and what is this name? How are we gonna translate first of all to Zuna?
You all harm me.
You all harm
Yes,
Me.
you all harm
You.
or hurt, and ni.
me.
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 So you all hurt me, harm me. This is Hazrat Musa alayhi salam and Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, right? They were harmed. So they are complaining to their nations that you guys are hurting us, hurting me. Now to Zuna, how we gonna analyze it? Failun.
فعل مضارع.
File.
فاعله
Antum.
أنتم.
Very good. And
Ni maful
مفعول
maful bihi fi
به
mahalli.
في محل
nasab.
نصب.
Very good. Very good. This is how we are going to analyze it. Next one, yubashiruka. Sorry, yubashiruki.
Hmm.
So ki is attached pronoun. So just forget about this one and just focus on yubashiru.
Huwa.
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 Very good. This is huwa. So ya beginning and u ending is telling this is huwa.
Mhm.
So yubashiru, how are we gonna translate?
He
Give
give good news to her.
Good news
her
Yeah,
to
he
her.
give good news.
you.
And now
Mhm.
he
Anti.
The f-
anti.
you.
So he gives good news to
To
you.
her.
You.
To her.
To you.
Oh, to
He
you.
To you.
Oh, to you.
to you. And this is female anti. Okay, now how are we gonna analyze it?
فعل
فعل
مضارع
مضارع
فعل مضارع فاعله
فاعله هو
هو
في sorry كي is مفعول به
مفعول به
في محل نصب.
في محل نصب.
Very good. Very good. We need to be pro in this term. Okay, this is not hard in Alhamdulillah. So فعل مضارع فاعله هو and then ki is مفعول به في محل نصب. That's all. Next one. يقولنه
هو
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 huwa. How it is
No,
huwa?
no, no.
No.
Okay, so who, forget about this who, and this word is yaqulna. So skoon noon. What is skoon noon?
هن
Yes, skoon noon,
Hunna,
and
hunna.
then you need to look skoon noon. If you see, then you need to look at the beginning. Is beginning ya or ta?
يا
If it is ya, then hunna. If it is
Hunna.
ta, then antunna.
Antunna.
Right? So this is ya over here. So basically, this is hunna. And qala means say. So now yaqulna would be
أنتم
all these ladies
All the
say.
ladies say.
All these ladies say. All the ladies say. And now say and then who? How are we going to translate now?
To him.
Say to him.
هم
Yeah, all these ladies say to him or say it. Either way is fine,
Mhm.
right? So whom this who could be it or it could be some person. So now in this case, how are we gonna say analyze this one? Felun.
ماضي مضارع
فاعلهن
Hunna.
Felun mudariun failuhu
هن
هن
hunna and then who?
Who
مفعول به
في محل
في محل نصب.
Very good. Alhamdulillah. Number 5. Yuhadhirukum. So now kum is attached pronoun. So we need to focus only yuhadhiru. What do you guys think?
هو
Huwa.
Huwa. Because ya beginning and u ending, this is huwa. If it is ta beginning and u ending, then
Here.
هي
no.
no
I said ta
And
beginning.
she.
أنت
Anta. Or only anta.
Tum. No. You.
Only anta. If it is ta beginning. Hiya and anta. Two options. If it is instead of ya, it is ta, then we have two options. Either it could be anta or it could be hiya. Okay. And
Yeah.
if it is noon in the beginning, then
Nahnu.
nahnu. And if it is hamza in the beginning,
أنا
ana. Okay, so we need to remember that. Let's do 5 in your pocket with yuhazziru. So yuhazziru,
يهزر تهزر تهزر
Zero.
أهزر نهزر
Hazir.
nuhazziru. Very good. So yuhazziru, tuhazziru, tuhazziru. One is for hiya and the other one is for anta. And then
Hazir.
uhazziru, ana, and nuhazziru, nahnu. They all end on u sound. Just the beginning is different. So yuhazzirukum. Yuhazziru mean to warn. So he warn. He warn who? Kum.
them. More.
Not them.
Sorry.
You all.
Antum.
You all.
Yes. So he wants you all. So you have zero. How we are going to analyze what term? How we gonna say it?
Failun mudare.
Mudare. Failu. Huwa.
هو
And maful is
كم مفعول به في محل نصب.
Nasab.
Very good. Fi mahalli nasab. Very good. Okay, now yes, alunaka. So ka is attached pronoun. So we need to focus on yes, aluna.
whom.
Whom, very good. Because ya beginning and then una ending. Yes, aluna. If it is tas aluna,
To all. Antum. Antum.
then antum, very good. Tas aluna would be antum. Okay, now yes, aluna, they ask ka you. They ask you, right? This is how we are going to translate. Now just say the term, how we gonna analyze it?
Yes, aluna is failun mudare.
مضارع
File.
Whom,
And ka is maful bihi.
is مفعول به في محل نصب.
very good. Very good, alhamdulillah. Next one, nunabbiu. So nunabbiu,
Nahnu.
nahnu, because nun beginning, nunabbiu. So failun mudariun failuhu nahnu, and kum is attached pronoun. So nunabbiukum. So kum is mafulun bihi fi mahalli nasab. And how we gonna translate?
We inform
you.
you all.
Yes,
You all.
we inform you all. We inform you all. Good. Okay. Tuhibbunana. So na, tuhibbuna basically first. So what's
Okay,
the
antum
pronoun?
it is. Antum.
Antum. If it is yuhibbuna,
That's whom.
then whom? Okay. So we need to be aware of this difference. It is very slight different, and it's gonna make complete sense, right? Because tu and una is antum, ya and una would be whom. So tuhibbunana, how are we gonna translate?
We
You all
you all
love us.
Very good. You all love us. Tuhibbunana. You all love us. And now how are we gonna analyze it?
File mudare. Failu.
is antum will be is
مفعول به في محل نصب.
Fi mahalli nasab. Very good. Okay, now we have a word tu'allimani hinna. So just forget about hinna right now. Tu'allimani.
Ani it is no?
أنتما.
Both of them teach.
It is. So it will come for the remaining columns, the middle column. Except for
I don't know what is middle column. I wanna hear the pronouns.
As Huma.
So basically all humas.
it is all huma, huma,
Huma for third person, huma for second person, and huma for second person male and female. All are they end on ani. Okay, so they all are same. They are overlapping.
antuma.
It could be huma. It could be third person huma. It could be second person or huma.
Second person is antuma.
Sorry. Here, let's do that. Okay, so this is allama, you allimu, right? Let's do it together. You allimu. Now let's do it. So huwa you allimu.
Huma yu'allimani.
Money.
Hum yu'allimuna.
Whom yuallimuna, then hiya.
Anta.
Why anta?
هما تعلمان
So hiya tuallimu. Huma tuallimani. Is that tuallimani?
Yes, do
هن
Yes.
تعلم
So that would be third person huma. So huma tuallimani, and then hunna
يعلم
يعلمنا.
tuallimna. Then
يعلمنا.
anta
Anta
أنتم
antuma.
تؤلماني.
Again,
تعلم.
so now we have huma with the third person one, right? And now we are getting for the second person, right? Antuma. And then antuma tuallimani, and then antum tuallimuna, then
تعلمون.
anti
أنتم
tuallimina.
تعلم.
Anti tuallimina.
تعلمين.
Auntie Serena.
Tuallimuna.
And then no,
Antum.
anti tuallimina, and then antuma.
Tuallimina.
تؤلماني.
Again, yes, again tuallimani. So male and female, second person, they are all same. So these three options. That means you guys are not doing good on your conjugation. We need to be pro in our conjugation. So tuallimani, these are three options for us. And now context can tell us. So what is this referring to? If we take second person, huma, the male one. So how are we going to translate? You all male. Sorry, both of you male. Teach who? This hunna.
هن ladies.
Ladies. They all.
Okay. And see, this
Them.
is not hunna, it is hinna. Why it is having hinna?
Because the kasra before it is kasra.
Yes, because there is kasra before it, and then we need
match
to
the words.
have kasra over here as well to make it fluent. Okay, so that's why it is taking kasra over here. Tuallimani hinna. Is everyone clear on this? Tuallimani hinna?
No, so which kasra are you talking about? Sorry.
Yeah, this one here. Tuallimani hinna. It's not hunna. It's hinna. Why? Because of this kasra over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then we have yansurunahu. Yansurunahu. So forget about this who. Yansuruna. What is the pronoun inside?
هم.
Whom. If it is tansuruna,
تنصرنا is
Tansuruna is antum.
antum. Okay, so we need to remember the difference, ya and ta. Okay, so yansuruna is whom, and tansuruna would be antum.
أنتم.
Yansuruna who. So how are we gonna translate?
They help him.
They helped him.
They help him.
They helped. Sorry, not
Help.
help. They helped him, or they will help him. They will help him, or they help him.
They help him.
Okay, now how are we gonna analyze it?
فعل
فعل مضارع فاعل
مضارع
هم
فاعل هم
Then who is
هو
attached?
مفعول به
مفعول بال
في محل.
محل
في
نصب.
محل نصب.
Very good. في محل نصب. Very good. Alhamdulillah. Okay, now if we move on to this one, tunziruhum. So tunziru.
هي or أنت.
Beginning. So it is
Hiya
two
or
options.
anta.
Two
These
options.
are the two options.
Here and anta.
Exactly. So how are we gonna say it now? How are we gonna translate first?
You warn them.
Yes, you
She
want them or
She
want them.
You want them.
Okay, so both are good. She want them or you want them. And now analyze.
فعل مضارع فعل هي
Hmm.
هم مفعول به
في محل
محل
نصب.
نصب.
Very good, alhamdulillah. Okay, now يعلمهم.
هو
Huwa. Okay, now this is huwa and then whom. So how are we gonna translate?
he
He teach them.
them.
He
teach
will
them.
teach them or he
Oh, yeah,
teach
he
them.
will
He teaches them.
And analyze it now.
فعل مضارع فعله هو هم مفعول به في محل نصب.
Very good, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay, now are we good with the outside doer? We all
Yes.
know, right? We already learned that. So let's do practice over here. When we can find, when we can look for outside doer. Who can
When
tell?
Must be Rafa.
Verb should be
Huwa and here.
Huwa or hiya form.
Exactly.
Yeah,
When,
and next one Rafa.
And then you have to
yes,
look for
exactly.
the rafa.
Whenever we have huwa or hiya, then we can look for outside doer. And how we are going there to recognize the outside doer?
It should be
As
rafa.
In
always
Marfu.
going to be in rafa in status. So after the, so our outside doer is always going to be after the fail and it should be rafa in status. These are the things we need to remember. So now takhruju min afwahihim. So takhruju, kharaja yakhruju, right? And then takhruju is what pronoun inside?
here.
هي
Hiya or anta, right? Both are possible. Hiya or anta.
Yes.
Yeah, Anta.
Okay. So let's, if we take that this is here. Now takhruju min afwahihim. So what do you guys think?
No rafa.
First of all, let's translate that, okay? Takhruju, it comes out.
Comes out from your mouth.
Now we cannot say she comes out, right? It doesn't make sense.
It comes.
You come out doesn't make sense over here in this context because it is saying that it comes out from their mouth, right? So it comes out. And now the context is telling us that this is what? What pronoun is in it?
Who?
Anta.
Okay, someone is coming out of their mouth.
Here.
The
Here,
talk is
here will make sense over here, right?
Yeah.
It comes out. It comes out from their mouth, right? So here make more sense over here. And now, since we have here, can we look for outside doer?
Yes.
Yes.
Do
But
we
we
find?
don't
Do we see it?
no rafaism.
Do we see? Yeah, no rafaism, right? So that means there is no outside doer here.
So here is the file.
Yeah. So, so how we gonna translate? Translation we already did. How we are going to analyze takhruju min afwahihim? Let's do our macro label first. So big label. So takhruju is our fail
Mudaria.
and file.
Fail and file together.
Okay, so this is our fail and file. And so this is complete sentence. In Jumla failure, when we have fail and file, our sentence is complete. We do not need mafulun bihi all the time or all and different kinds of mafuls. They are optional, right? So our sentence is complete. Now min afwahihim is basically talking about what?
متعلق بالخلق.
متعلق به.
متعلق بالخلق.
Talking about takhruju, right? So
Yeah.
this is the label is going to be
متعلق
أنبياء.
MBF, right? Mutalik bil fail.
Yeah.
And now since this one is so now if you wanna do our micro label, so we're gonna say failun, mudariun, fa'iluhu,
فاعله هي.
yeah. And then min afwahihim, how we gonna analyze it?
Mudaf ilayh.
جار
Only mudaf
Jar
ilayhi. What is this min?
jar majrur.
Jar majroor and mudaf ilayh.
Exactly. So min is harfu jar, afwahi is ism majroor,
وهو مضاف
and then yes, wahuwa mudaf, and then him is mudaf. Okay, so this afwahi is playing two roles. One is as ism majroor, and second one is as a mudaf, because this is light afwahi,
Yes.
right? And then with the ism plus attached pronoun, what do we get?
مضاف
Always mudaf ilayhi.
Mudaf.
And if I say fail plus attached pronoun, what do we always get?
مفعول به.
Maf'ul bihi. We need to remember that rule, okay? Okay, now moving on. Okay. Number 2 is over here. Tajri min tahtihimul anhar. I wrote all these form for you guys so you can analyze throughout the week, okay? So kharaja yakhruju, right? And now over here tajri. So in Madi it would be jara yajri. Jara yajri. And this is called weak verb. Why? Because it is ending on the last root letter is weak over here. Okay, so it is going to be little different when we conjugate, but this is how it is. Jara yajri. So now tajri min tahtihimul anharu. So how are we gonna translate first of all?
Run from.
So tajri mean
beneath.
flow.
Flow.
Flow what? Mean
From beneath.
underneath them.
Underneath them.
Al-anharu.
The river.
Rivers.
Anhar.
The rivers flow from beneath them.
Exactly. Okay, now let's do our macro label first. So what kind of sentence we are looking at?
جملة فعلية.
Failure.
Jumla failure. Okay. And where is our fail? Tajri.
تجري.
This is our fail. So we have fail and file in here, right?
Yeah.
So we have fail plus file.
فاعل.
And now what is the rest? Min tahtihimul anhar. Is that the working one?
من تحت MBF
No, let me,
mudaf.
okay, one thing at a time. So min tahtihimul anhar, are they all attached together?
No.
No.
Okay, where should be my
Min tahti.
Tahti.
yes, min tahti.
من تحت.
Okay, this is one, and then al anharu is my second bracket. So this is one bucket, this is one bucket, and this is my bucket number 2, or we can say the bucket number 1 if we take this one fail file. So this is bucket number 1, this is bucket number 2, and this is bucket number 3. And now we can label all these buckets. Furthermore, if there is one word, then we are good, but if there is fragment or something, then we need to further analyze, right? So now how we gonna say our first bucket? Failun, mudariun, fa'ilun.
Anharu is not the file. Fa'alahu.
Yeah, anharu could be the
It is
file. First of
hiya.
all, you need to say
Hiya.
what pronoun is in tajri.
Hua.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hua, who said hua?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Here.
is.
So that is either hiya or anta.
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 Either
Or
hiya or
anta.
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 Okay, now we have
That even has
hiya.
a rafa
If
ism.
we take it as a hiya, do we see any outside doer?
Yes,
Yes.
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 And
Anharu.
this is
Anharu.
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 So that means this is not anta, this is hiya.
Here.
And even translation is helping us. We are saying the rivers flow,
Close. Under.
the river
them.
flow, and then where do they flow? Min tahtihim, underneath them.
Underneath them.
Okay, now, so this is our fail file, and this is our al-anharu is basically the file of tajri. And now min tahtihim, how are we gonna label this one? What is min tahtihim doing here?
It's
What
jar
is that?
majroor.
Mudaf.
Jar
Right.
majroor,
And
yes,
majroor.
then
and what
mudaf
else?
mudaf ilayh. Tahti and
Mudaf
hum.
mudaf ilayhi. And again, look, it is not tahtihum, tahtihim. Why?
Because
it
of
was
this
tahti.
kasra.
Because of this kasra, we are just
It
to
is
make
home,
it
but it's
fluent.
not
There is no
Hindi.
grammar rule or anything. This is just for the fluency. Min tahti, he mul, and then it should be him or whom, right? It should be spoon over here. But
Yeah.
since it is going to join next letter, so that's why min tahtihimul anharu. Okay, so we need to be aware of all these changes happening over here,
Because it's sukoon.
just for the fluency. Is everyone clear on it?
Sister, I have a doubt that if it is tahti himo, it can't be outside the door, right? That pronouns won't be outside door.
No, we are not saying outside do. What do you mean outside do? We are calling
Outside door.
outside
This
door.
is tajri is like if it is here,
Uh-huh.
then we look out for the outside door.
Where is our outside door?
It's an haru, but if it is tahti him, the dhamma on the meme is like it's outside door, can be.
No.
Okay.
Al
That-
anharu. Why attached pronoun are never outside door?
Yeah, that's what I want to ask.
No, the outside is attached pronoun cannot be.
Okay, jazakallah.
Okay, we always need an ism.
For outside door. Okay.
Yes, and it's not going to be pronoun. I don't think so. Pronoun is going to be outside door.
Sister Rahat,
Yes.
You know, Anhar, waters and rivers, they call it gender-wise female in Arabic. So here we are doing it as taking it as hiya as a female gender because
Yeah, this is broken plural. Anharu is broken plural. Yeah, so
Okay,
that's why
so like
it
it's
is
confirming
matching
our
with here.
okay.
Yeah.
Sister Rahat, my question is about this two sukoon. Like when there are two sukoon, sometimes they the letter gets kasra and sometimes it like over here it's getting dhamma. So is there a rule for that or just a flow they check? Like tahtihimil anhar, why is not that? Tahtihimul, why is dhamma?
I think just for the fluency, there is no tajweed or anything over here. Just for the fluency, I think tahtihi mil or tahtihi mul. Mul is look like easier to say.
To pronounce, yeah.
But there is no rule, right?
I don't think so, no. Just for the fluency over here.
Like I have read like qalatil yahudu. So qalatil qalat, it should be qalat, but it's qalatil yahudu. It gets kasra.
Yeah. So whenever we have spoon, because it's supposed to be qalat, right? So whenever we have a spoon, yeah, it depends. It is going to mostly take kasra. When the fail is ending like that, for example, in qalat, it is having a spoon, then mostly I need to check, it is going to take kasra. for the fluency.
Okay. Jazakallah.
Waiyaki. So are we good with this analyzation? Tajri min tahtihimul anhar. And now look how beautiful it is. These anhar, may Allah make us be there by his mercy. It is saying that underneath them are going to be the rivers. So basically, if you guys read Surah Insan, it literally say that yufajirunaha. So what is yufajirunaha? This is a fi'l that is basically mutaddi, meaning like it is, if we translate, it is like when you have a remote control in your hand. So you are the one who are going to decide what direction these rivers should flow. So you can change their direction. If you want towards your right, you can do it. If you want them sometimes to your left, you can do it. And over here, it is saying that it is going to be underneath. So imagine like a glass floor or something, and underneath you would be able to see rivers flowing. Subhanallah, what a scene.
Yes.
Subhanallah. So then we should not strive for that.
Yes.
And we are running behind this stupid world, just does not worth anything, right? So this is so beautiful. Subhanallah. May Allah make us among them who gonna end up in Jannatul Firdaus.
Ameen.
Okay, then we have وَيُرِيدُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَن يُضِلَّهُمْ. So yuridu, what do you guys think about it? What pronoun is there?
Huwa.
Wa.
And basically this is arada, I think.
We didn't need the third one.
So arada, and then yuridu. So this is fe'lun mudariun fa'iluhu huwa wa yuridu. And now since this is huwa, can we look for outside doer?
Yes.
And ash-shaytanu, do we
Is
see
outside doer.
ism with the dhamma?
Rafa. Yes.
Rafa, yes. So this is
Yes.
basically our outside doer. And now how are we gonna translate?
What's the meaning of
Shall-
yurid?
Shaitan wants.
intended.
The shaitan wants.
Shaitan want, intent. Shaitan intend what? Ayn yudillahuma, that he
That
make them go astray. Right? So now if you look at this over here, yudillahum, we didn't learn it yet. Why it is yudillah? It's supposed to be yudillu, right?
Lu.
But this is
Like-
yudillah because of this an. This is
An.
inshallah
Yeah.
our next lesson is going to be about.
Masab, remember?
So some harf
Light
can
and
come,
light.
some harf can come before a fail and they can make them light or lightest. So this is our next class, inshallah. So how we gonna just analyze up till here? So failun mudariun fa'iluhu huwa, and
Huwa.
ash-shaytanu is our outside
Outside
doer over here is the file of yuridu. Okay, next one. Nahnu naqussu alayka naba'ahum. So nahnu, what is nahnu?
Mubtada.
Is this Jumla Ismiya?
Ismiya.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is jumla ismiya, not
Ismiya.
jumla fi'liya. Okay, because it is starting with nahnu.
Nah.
So we are looking at jumla ismiya. Now, if it is jumla ismiya, so nahnu is going to get the label of
Mubtada.
because independent pronoun, they always come as mubtada. So we are now naqusu. What do we need after our mubtada?
Khabar.
Khabar.
We need
Or
khabar.
mutallaqil
It
khabar.
says naqusu alayka, we narrated on you naba'ahum, their news. Now what do you guys think?
This is
Where
our
is
khabar.
our khabar?
This is the whole Jumla
Whole
Fi'liya is
Jumla
khabar.
Fi'liya is
Jumla
khabar.
Jumla failure, the whole jumla failure is coming as a
Khabar.
khabar over here. So basically this is our khabar. And now since our khabar is not one word, it's complete jumla failure. Now we need to further analyze it, right? So now how we gonna say naqusu? Failun?
Fi'l mudari.
Fi'l madi fa'iluhu.
Fail mudari.
Fail madi? How is this fail madi?
Mudari.
Then Ahmad, we're
Mudari.
gonna say it khabar fi mahalli rafa, right?
Exactly, very good. So we're gonna say this is khabar nahnu and fi mahalli. Fi mahalli, what should be the status
Rafa.
of khabar?
Rafa.
Rafa. Fi mahalli rafa. Jazakallah khair for reminding me. And now naqusu failun
Madi
mudariun
Mudari. Fa'iluhu nahnu.
nahnu.
No.
Basically it is
Nahnu.
qassa yaqusu.
Yeah.
Qassa yaqusu. And from that, if we do 5 in our pocket, so yaqusu, taqusu, naqusu, and aqusu. So this is nahnu, naqusu. So we narrates, and what is alayka doing here?
Mutalik bil fail.
MBF, mutalik bil fail. And then naba'ahum is what? Their news.
Maful
Maf'ul bihi.
Yes, exactly. This is maful bihi. Naba'a, their news. So we narrated on you about them. Basically, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling, right? So about their news. So we have fail file, naqusu, fail file. Then we have MBF and we have mafulun bihi. Mafulun bihi, MB I can write. Or
Will naba'ahum is also mudaf alay or?
yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is. So first you're gonna say this is mafulun bihi, and then since it is not one word, then you're gonna further analyze and you're gonna say this is idafa fragment.
So
Okay.
it goes to alayka too. That can be further broken.
Sorry. Yeah, we can say alayka ala plus ka, right? So ala harfu jar and ka is a majroor. So this is jar majroor fragment. So always when it is when we are analyzing, if it is one word, then khalas, we are good. But if it is a fragment, we always need to further dissect that. Okay. Now next one, innani ma'akuma asma'u wa ara.
Jumla
So
ismiya.
again, this is jumla ismiya. Very good. So this innani, inna plus ni. So this is basically our mubtada. And now we need to look for khabar. So ma'akuma, what is ma'akuma? Special mudaf. Idafa fragment. This is special mudaf, and then we have attached pronoun. So this is idafa fragment. So innani, indeed, I am with you, with both of you. So basically,
This is a khabar or mutalik bin?
mutalik bil. So that is going to be our MB. Okay. This is our MBK. And now asma'u wa ara.
a fi'l mudari. Ana.
Yeah. So asma'u, I am listening to, I listen,
I
wa ara,
listen
and I
see.
And I see. Subhanallah, this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking to Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. And what is this kuma?
Both
Who is this kuma?
to
both
Musa and his
Harun
brother.
alayhi salam and
And
Hazrat
Musa
Musa alayhi salam,
Both of them, yeah.
right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he told Hazrat Musa alayhi salam to go to Pharaoh, so he said, you go, and Hazrat Musa alayhi salam was a little reluctant and worried. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is consoling him and saying that you, both of you, go there and do whatever I told you. Asma'u, I am listening and I am watching. Okay, so now.
So I'm sorry. So ma'a will be zarf.
Which one?
Ma'a.
Mahakuma, yeah. Ma'a is zarf
And
plus
kuma is
ma. So
mudaf
this
ilayh?
is, sorry, yeah, this is MBK. Zarf fragment is going to take the label of MBK, right?
Yes, yes.
So we have Mubtada and then we have MBK over here. And Asma'u wa
So the rest
ara.
of the sentence is fi'l mudari, right? We will label it as a fi'l mudari.
Which one?
Asma'u
Asma'u wa
ara.
ara. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that it could be even khabar. It could be khabar. Jumla fi'liya as a khabar.
Yes, this makes sense.
Yeah. So asma'u wa ara. So fi'lun mudariun fa'iluhu ana, and same in ara. And this is sami'a yasma'u. And from that is we have asma'u. And ara is basically ra'a. We have the so many times in Quran Pak ra'aita, right? So this is the verb. And then from ra'a it becomes yara. It is very tricky because we can see that there is weak letter in it, right? So but this is how it should be. So ra'a will become yara, and from yara, if we say 5 in our pocket, yara, tara, tara, ara, and nara. So this is ara over here. I. And this is good for labeling as a khabar. So this is the khabar of inna.
Sister Ahad,
Yeah.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
I just want to ask you this. Asma'u wa ara is also like, you know how most hearing and most watching is? Like,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Asma'u, like akbaru, is some tafdeel, but then ara is not showing us, right? And you know that when we have waw, so basically it follows, right? So that's why this ara is telling me that it might not be smooth tafdeel.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. How do we differentiate? Is it just I'm hearing and watching, or I'm most hearing and most watching? That's what I was thinking.
We can check this ayah, and that can help. So maybe after that class, I'm gonna check it again.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Yeah, and I will let you know if we have this smooth tafdeel or the regular one. Okay, so moving on, yudrikumul mautu. So the verb is adraka yudriku. And then this is kum over here. And you see, it is yudriku. It's not yudriku because actually it is making skoon over here. Because we have kum over here, so just for the fluency again, it is giving shadda over there, and we are saying yudrikum. and then yudrikumul mautu. And this is all for fluency. So adraka yudriku, and then what pronoun is yudriku?
Hua?
Hua. Can we look for outside door?
Yes.
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 And we find it, right? Al mautu.
Yes.
So death and adraka mean to reach. So the death reach them. Sorry, reach you all. Death reach you all. So now,
what is the sign on this ka? Yud rik. It would be
on ta,
yeah, the first ka. Yud
yeah,
rik.
there should be skoon. When
So
there
it-
is no sign, that means this is there is skoon.
Okay.
The root
This is-
letter.
Yeah. See, they didn't put any sign over here and not even over here. But over here we are putting dhamma, yudrik kumul mauta. So this is
Right.
dhamma, but this is skoon over here.
Yeah. One more thing in number 8, we missed one thing. I think innani is also harf nasb and ismuha, right?
Yeah, that's what we said. Harfun nasab and it's isam. They are making
Okay.
mubtada.
Okay. Is that?
Yeah. Okay, then. Okay, so how we gonna say it? Felun mudariun failuhu huwa, and this kum is mafulun bihi, and al mautu is basically outside doer for adraka, for the fail yudriku. Okay, then we have akhrajatil ardu. And now see, it is again, it should be akhrajat, right? For the fluency, we are having akhrajatil ardu.
Fail body.
So we should not be getting confused with these fluency harakas, right?
Right.
So don't take that, oh, that might be anti, right? So we need to be aware of that. These changes happen for the fluency. So akhrajat, what's the pronoun?
Here.
Yeah.
Here. And can we look for outside doer?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And do we see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Al-Ardu.
Al-ardu. So how are we gonna translate?
Al-Madi.
This is fail body, right?
Yeah, fail madi.
Yeah, this is fil madi. So how are we
Earth
gonna
comes
translate?
out.
Fa'iluhu hiya.
The earth, from the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Comes
So
out.
earth should come first,
Maf'ul.
file
Earth
come
comes
first,
out.
right? So
File who is
the
here
earth
and we look for
brings
the
out.
outside. Al-Ardu is the file.
Fi mahalli.
Rafa
So
hai
the
na,
earth
why
brings
fi
out.
mahalli?
This is how we are going to translate, right?
The earth comes out.
Brings out, not comes out, brings out.
Brings
So
out.
it is,
The earth
yeah,
brings
Out.
yeah. And how we gonna analyze it?
akhrajat is
Okay.
madi.
Al-Madi.
Hmm.
Fa'iluhu hiya.
Hmm.
File is the outside doer.
Outside
Yeah,
door.
yeah. And al-ardu is the file of.
File. Akhrajat.
Okay, very good. So whenever we have outside doer, we need to make sure we are translating that first.
The earth brings out.
Okay, so the earth brings out. Now, fa'ala rabbuka.
Fa'ala is huwa
Huwa.
form. Huwa
Felun.
form.
Felun
Felun
madin, fa'ilun
Madi
huwa.
failuhu.
And do we have outside doer?
Yes.
Yes. Rabbu.
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 Rabbuka. Your Rabb.
Rabbu.
Yeah, Rabbu is the outside doer, but Rabbu, we cannot just take Rabbu because Ka is attached to it, right? So this is
Attached
Idafa
to it.
fragment. They are one bucket, right?
Yes.
They are one bucket, so we're gonna translate them together. Your Rabb did. Your Rabb did.
Your Rabb did.
Okay, your Lord did.
Yeah. And then next one is faqala lahum rasulullahi. So this
Waqala.
fa is what?
Fa is a
This
harf.
is harfu ataf. Did we learn harfu ataf?
Yes.
Harfu ataf are many. Wow is harfu ataf.
Summa.
Sometimes fa.
Summa.
Right? Summa. Very good. What else? So there are more. Au. But these ones we can just stick to wow, fa, and summa. So faqala.
Qala is the
So
fi'l madi.
fi'lun madin fa'iluhu
Huwa.
huwa. So can we look for outside door?
Yes.
Is there any?
Rasulullah.
Yes. Rasulullah.
Rasulullahi.
So who said Rasulullah?
The messenger of Allah.
So messenger of Allah said lahum, to them.
To them.
Okay, how we gonna analyze it? So qala fi'lun madin fa'iluhu huwa, and Rasulullahi is the fa'il of qala, and lahum is our
MBF.
F. Okay, fa'anzartukum.
Fa is harf ataf.
So fa'anzartu, fa is ataf. So anzartu, ana.
Beginning and
So
two
what
ending,
fail
right?
is?
File is ana.
Antu. Yes, Ana.
This is fail madi or mudariya?
Mudare.
Madi. It is madi.
This, don't get confused with this hamza over here. It is part of the container. Some word, like for example, we have the word aslama. Is it madi or mudariya?
This is mudariya.
It is madi.
It's Madi.
Mudari.
Okay,
Madi.
aslama.
Aslama is Madi.
Aslama
Madi.
Yuslim.
Same is like anzara. I wrote over here, anzara. And now from anzara, when we go to ana, it
Mudari.
anzartu.
It is madi.
Yes.
Madi.
Yeah, this is the ending. So this is failun madin, failuhu
Ana.
ana, failuhu ana, and then kum is mafulun bihi. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. Okay, now akbarnahu wa qatta'na aydiyahunna. So now akbarna. What do you guys think about it?
Hunna.
And fail madi. So basically this is akbara, same like aslama. Akbara yukbiru. And from from madi, the hunna would be skoon and noon, right? It is telling us this is hunna, akbarna. Akbarnahu wa qatta'na aydiyahunna. So what is akbarnahu? How are we gonna translate? These ladies, they like exalted him, like they praised him, and they are talking about Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salam, right? So they kind of glorify him. When they saw first time to Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salam, so they were amazed, and they kind of say Subhanallah, you can say, right? So they were amazed by his beauty. So they glorified him, and this him is Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salam. Akbarnahu wa qatta'na. So again, skoon noon, hunna. So qatta'na, so they cut aydiyahunna, They cut what? Aydiyahunna.
Their
So this is
hands.
mafulun bihi. Their hands. So how we gonna analyze akbarnahu? Failun.
Failun Madi.
Failuhu hunna. And
Failun
mafulun bihi.
and maful
And
bihi.
then wow is ataf. And again,
Hurfataf.
yeah, again same thing. See, akbarna and qattana. So they are matching because they are ma'tufun ala. Whenever we have wow or connector, so basically they are going to match.
Connected.
So waqattana, so same thing, felun madin, failuhu, hunna. And then aydiya, this ya fatha is telling us this is maful for qattana. So they cut what? Their hands. So basically this is mafulun bihi plus idafa fragment. Okay, so we are way over our time. So I'm gonna stop over here. So we did almost, this part is left. So you guys gonna do it during the week. And inshallah that is, just few things I'm gonna remind over here. Fadamdama. So now some fail are 4 letters. So this damdama is basically dal mim, and we know the word zalzala, right? It is the above is the one, right? Zalzala. This is also 4 letter, and that is called rubai. Fail rubai. Ruba mean 4. So, and they are madi over here. This zalzala and damdama both are used as a madi over here. And what else?
Like waswisu is gonna be like that.
Yes, waswasa. Very good. So waswasa and silsila, sin lam.
What is the meaning of a fadam dama?
Distraction.
Distraction.
So then your Rabb destroyed them or sent a distraction on them. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroyed them.
So Sirhat, in number 3 over here, what would be Zat al Yamini?
Zata is a special mudaf.
Yeah.
Not special mudaf. This is a specialism, right? Afalul khamsa.
Exactly. Yes.
And they always come zata, za always come as a mudaf. So this zata is mudaf and yamini is mudaf ilayhi.
Okay.
So what label it is going to get? MB?
F.
F, because we are looking at jumla failure. And then this one is interesting as well. وَيَلْعَنُهُمُ اللَّاعِنُونَ. So yal'anu, what is yal'anu? What pronoun is in there? Huwa. And can we look for outside dua?
Yeah. Yes.
Is la'inun could be?
Doer.
Yeah. This is a.
It is outside dua.
This is rafa, right?
Yeah, Rafa.
So it could be.
Rafa.
So now yal'anuhumul la'inun. What is yal'ana mean? We know the word Urdu speaker lana.
Lana. Lanat.
Yes.
Curse.
So yal'anuhumul la'inun. Those who are cursed, they are going to curse someone else.
Yes.
SubhanAllah. And who can they be? The followers. Right? We are followers of some shaitani powers, right? Or evil people, right? Then they are going to be cursed first of all, and these cursed one are going to curse these people because they were following them, right? So now they are mad at them and they are going to curse them. So subhanallah, so scary over here. So we need to watch our company today in this life, who we are following. Okay, so with that, inshallah, we can, let me show you guys what is your homework, even though I planned more, but inshallah, whenever we will get time, we can do that. Even in your lesson, this Kalilam Tazakkarun, I want to show you guys the word Tazakkarun, how different variation it can have. But inshallah, whenever we will get time in our future sessions, we will do that. So what is the homework? Homework is that you are going to conjugate 10 afals from this surah, and I was referring to Surat Munafiqun. So since we didn't get to it, so I'm gonna leave up to you guys. We have so many, I put so many fail over here in that, right? So you can pick any 10 and you can conjugate. And 10, I'm just giving the number. I'm telling you guys, you should be doing minimum 3 to 4 or 5 words a day if you really want to be strong. Okay, so you should be in a habit.
So
if you
Sister
are
Haq,
at
what
doctor's appointment, keep a paper pencil with you, and you should be conjugating while you are waiting over there. That should like that should be the practice if you want to really be strong. Okay, so let me end our session, and then if you guys have any question, we can talk further. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa zikril hakim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Sister Haq, my question was